When you hear the word brainstorming, does it make your spirit cringe a little bit? Does it take you back to your high school English class when your teacher said, hey, we're going to write this 10-page essay, and before we get started, we need to do some pre-writing. We need to brainstorm. I don't want to bring back bad memories of 10th grade English, but I do want to show you that brainstorming is a valuable tool, especially to the Christian writer. Hi, I'm Coach Aisha, and my mission is to mobilize the Christian writer and help you share your unique voice to help build the kingdom of God. On this channel, I will share with you writing tips and godly encouragement. Before we get started today, I do want to let you know that I have a link in the comments for my free 5-day bootcamp, and that will help you get started writing. It starts from gaining clarity, reflecting, all the way to publishing. It will get you started. I do encourage you to click on the link to go ahead and get started with that bootcamp today. Today, I want to share on the topic of brainstorming. This is a pre-writing strategy that is very helpful for us as Christian writers. For us who want to create, it helps us begin writing without having to worry about writer's block. I want to share with you tips that will keep you out of that space where writer's block takes over. Brainstorming is one step that we can use that can keep us from moving in the direction of writer's block. It's so important that when we have a project that we're working on, we don't get stuck. And brainstorming is one way to keep us from moving in the direction of getting stuck. There are 3 specific types of brainstorming strategies that I use when I'm starting a project. Sometimes I may use 1 or 2 of them, and sometimes I may use all 3. The techniques that I use are list making, mind mapping, and free writing. When I talk about list making, I'm actually talking about listing out the things that I want to write about, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. I will just make a list. It could be a bullet point list. I can write it down. I can also type it into Google Docs. Another technique that I use is mind mapping, and that's where I will have like just this little bubble, and in the center of the bubble, I will write down my idea, and then I start branching out from that bubble and writing ideas that go along with it. Like I may have characters in one place, and I will write the characters that I'm writing about, and then branching out from there, from those characters, I'll start writing their personalities, their nationalities, things that they like, things that they don't like. And then I'll think about the setting. So I'm creating another bubble. From there, I'll write down some different places for the setting. I may even start talking about the conflict, which is very important because the conflict is really a lot of what drives our story. So I will add the conflict and some issues like, what is the character struggling with internally? What's happening outside of the character that is causing problems for them? I will start branching those out as well. So mind mapping is really a good way to start seeing all the directions that your story can take. One of my favorite things to do is free write. I just like to sometimes just start writing, because when I just start writing, it allows me to just flow in the moment. It allows me to just get my ideas out. I can start writing dialogue that I believe my characters are saying to each other. I can start describing a setting. I can just let go of those ideas that I know that I am holding on to because I'm waiting to see how I need to organize them. So free writing is a great way to get started because it allows you to just let your mind go and not worry about organizing, not worry about what comes next. As a writer, we should have a journal. So journaling helps us to just get those ideas out and start thinking about where we want to go with our stories or our books. Writing doesn't have to be complicated for us to get started. Yes, we can all grow. There's a formula that we can use to get started, and that's the writing process. We can brainstorm. We can plan and organize after we have done our brainstorming. Then we just write. And after writing, then we look at editing. We look at making it better, making it pretty, making it fun. And then from there, it's publishing. Don't avoid getting started. Use this formula and it will help you start your writing journey. I want to remind you, I do have that 5-day boot camp that is free to you, and the link is in the description. Go ahead, get started with that today. I hope that you found this video helpful. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I will be looking there too. I look forward to talking to you very soon.